All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Chuck with Security Back Trading YouTube channel. And if you guys are joining today, thank you for checking this video out. We have a lot to cover, a lot of information that changed from last week. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get started. So let's get at it. All right. As you can see, I have gold up right now. Everything pretty much played out as we spoke of last week. We didn't still get that break and push to our take profit, but overall, we did get our entries up to this point, and then we sold and we got another entry back at this point, which is currently at this area right now. So it's if you was able to catch this buy here, what I mentioned that I figured it would go halfway and not to this buy zone, but this was a possibility. You're currently right now in over 180 some pip profits. If you took the buy from that area that I spoke of before originally, that was over 300 pips. So a total of 500 pips easily just from those buy zones. And if you sold, that was even more pips. So 500 pips is crazy profits. Congratulations if you guys took that. But like always, everything changes every week. So let's get the updates up. Let's get everything cleaned up here. Take all this arrows and extra information that we do not need to see off, so we can get a clear view. All right, so gold is currently right here at this point. So we're gonna be playing from that zone. Let's move this up a little bit. All right. Buy zone, buy zone. I'm going to leave this up just for right now until I get everything marked up, because some of this stuff may stay the same and there's no reason for recreating the wheel if it's already been created. So let's go ahead and get down to the hour chart and let's throw up our highs and lows, see what we have marked off. I've already did some back testing, but as I tell you guys before, I have to, it wouldn't make sense to do it on this video because this video would take hours. So I already got some areas of interest set up, but I want to give you guys a quick snapshot of what we have here, and then we're going to go from there. All right, so right here, we definitely have a zone that we have to break in order for this to continue up. So we're going to change that red for breaking that zone. It could be a stop loss if you're looking for a sell, but this zone needs to be broken, and we have a potential take profit at this area still. So we're going to change that to green as a take profit. Let's go a little darker. All right, and then we have another take profit at this zone, which I'm looking to, based off my back testing, I'm looking for this to break. All right, and all right, so that's a quick general setup. So let's go ahead and take that off to speed things up here. Let's hop back on the daily chart. All right, so as you can see now, I have moved that zone, the breakout zone, to this area. So delete that zone here, that line. Let's make that a little bit smaller so it can fit. The breakout zone is really tight, really small. All right, so breakout zone roughly around 1796. Could even go up just a little bit higher. I would honestly say probably best is to go with 1796, 1800 even area. It's a great breakout zone. So we could potentially actually make that back bigger again. Make that a 20 font again so we can see that. So potential breakout zone, guys, right there. You get the picture. 1796, 1800 is the last portion of that where I would say, okay, if it broke out 1800, let's go ahead and let that thing just go up. All right, so then we have a buy area, potential buy area here I marked off that we're going to move now. And this could be coming back here, which I don't think so. I'm going to just remove that altogether. This could be a potential buy zone right here, but looking at this engulfing candle, if this breaks, it will continue downward. So that's not a good buy zone for me neither. So we're going to move that out the way. All right, so I'm going to show you what I'm looking for here. I just feel like all these engulfing candles are going to get hit. And if I were to buy, it would be below this area. So potential buy zone for me first would be maybe around 1600 or 1760. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going very low. So somewhere around this area. I like the noise we're getting right here. These are all below potential. Well, it is a resistance. Well, prior resistance, now support. So I like this buy areas buy zone 1. And then we're going to come back down in this area. I'm going to show you guys some quick information I have here based off my back testing. I'm going to show you guys some secret sauce today only. All right, so as you see here, this is gold. We have this trend line where gold came up in this channel. We've been trading this area. I have my indicator that kind of give me an advantage over everything. Like I said, this is a secret sauce, only for special individuals. I do share this information. I can provide for you, but this kind of give me the extra edge I need. All right, so in this channel, you can see, and we got the stars, and then we got our major star here where we knew that gold was gonna now sell, and it did close below this channel, which gave us confirmation. So we've been selling, and then we created a trend line, and now we've been bouncing off that trend. And then we have a lower channel where gold broke out the lower channel, came back and retested. So overall, I'm looking for gold to sell based off of this. As you can see, X marked the spot. So by the time we keep bouncing here, we should continue downward. And then we have a little, the EMAs are pretty much setting up for a roundabout to curve downward. And if you jump on the 4-hour on this also, you can see a little bigger picture. And then we have a 200 EMA that we're looking to come down to. So roughly around, like I said, 1757. I personally, when I trade the 200 MA, it always breaks that area. So I do want to see that continue downward to this 1748, even potential 1727 area. So this would be my take profit zone by zone. All right, guys. So this is, like I said, a little special edge. This is what I trade off of here. Currently not in any trades where I'll be opening up a sale for myself. All right, enough of that. Gave up some more secret sauce on this chart, so I'm not going to show too much more. But as you can see right now, I'm looking for a sale based off of this. And then as you can see, my strength indicator really getting stronger for the sell. This was very strong for the highs for the buy when we was up in this area, but as you can see, it's getting stronger sell on the lower time frames and getting stronger for the higher time frame. So I am overall basically just giving you guys an update that I'm potentially biased on the sell. All right, so but we still have to get the layout, everything that's going on. All right, so potential buy area number one. So overall, what I would like to see go is to, in order to take this trade, I would not, if you want to play it safe, I would not trade gold unless it breaks this zone, and then I would take it up to the high that we had previously, and then from there we will start going towards the previous take profits. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave that there. And if it comes as high, I'm sure that's gonna break next time. But so this take profit would be very easy to achieve. So breakout zone. If you want to play it safe, just wait for that breakout zone. And then the second scenario would be to wait for this breakout zone. Okay. And that's the second scenario. And that's buy zone one. And as I told you guys, I'm looking to see gold potentially come down to the previous stop loss area, so that we're going to move this downward. And I'm looking at roughly around 1730, 1726 area. I think that's a good potential buy area. Maybe I should have did that first. All right, so wow, the chart system won't let me be great today. All right, so you get a clear kind of a idea picture of what we're looking at here, and then this could be a potential buy zone, but I really think if it buy here, it's gonna do a quick little pop up maybe. I would honestly wait for this area to buy. All right. And then, of course, we got to have a stop loss area that's going to make sense. This would be my stop loss. I would go at 1700 even, somewhere in this area. Below this, a gulping candle. If you're going to buy from here. All right. So this is the scenarios I'm looking for. Again, the best possible thing to wait is to wait for this to break out here, or wait to the breakout here. So we're looking at roughly between about 180 pips this way, and maybe about maybe 60 pips for this breakout. I know it's quite a bit of pips, a lot of money being leave on the table, but it's best to just play that safely so you're not getting caught up in which direction you want to go. All right, so now I'm gonna give you my scenario. What I'm looking for here would go as what I show you from my secret sauce chart. I'm looking for this to give me a little quick pop up a little bit to go ahead and get into that buy zone we need. And I want to see gold pretty much break this area and possibly come down to this zone. This is where I will be looking at for potential buys. And from there, I'm going to be looking to hold this long term as of right now. All right, so that is my play in here in the red. Again, the safest scenario is to wait for the breakout here and a breakout there. But as you know, your boy is very accurate when it comes to gold. So if you're ready to ride with me on this one, it's too easy. Take the sell. We're looking at, like I said, maybe an 85 pip stop loss. Very good reward ratio. So we're looking at, let's give you guys a short here. So if you take the buy from this area, looking pretty decent risk reward. I think that's worth it. You guys tell me, reach out to me, let me in the comments, let me know what you think. So this is going to be my plan. All right. So I think we spent enough time on this goal here. Again, I told you this video might be a little longer than usual, but I'm going to try to keep things quick as possible. All right. So you get a screenshot of this, guys. I hope this helped out. Good luck with gold next week. And let's jump on to Great Britain USD. Great Britain USD. Ooh, man, look at this. Oh, man, I spoke of this. Look at this here, guys. Look at that. Rejected right off the lower channel. Easy, easy, easy. I told you guys, you get to this area, take your profit and get out. Do not continue to buy unless that area breaks and close, and it did not close. So from there, you should have been big lots on your sale with a stop loss right above this, and look where you would potentially right now be sitting at easily 300 plus pips on Great Britain USD alone. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That just pretty much almost one day. Easy money. All right, let's get everything cleaned up real quick. So let's get this charted out. It's great to see these trades set up and do exactly what you have been plotting for the last couple months. Okay, that was an old statement about 2 weeks ago. I told you guys once this give a confirmation to buy, your stop loss should have moved here. So you made great profit off that. We're gonna go ahead and move that. We're gonna leave the buy zones there for right now, breakout zone for right now. And we will come and update later. Great Britain USD is set up there currently. I want to jump on the weekly real quick, guys. Let me show you something. So as you can see, I've been trading off the daily, but I usually trade Great Britain USD off the weekly. And just for those new to the channel that haven't been following me long, but the ones that have know that we have been trading below this lower trend line channel for a couple months now. We initially sold from this area, and we sold all the way down here, as you can see. And then we finally got a rejection. And I told you guys we was coming back up to that trend, lower trend, and we got back up here and it rejected again. So honestly, I would love to see this come back at least halfway, somewhere in this area. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Great area to buy from. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off. See how easy it is to read the chart? It is really easy. Once you have the basic understanding, you can read this thing all day long. I just found the area just that quick. But I already did some back testing, but I didn't realize how easy it was to see there. So as you can see, and then I marked this off. This was done months ago. We talked like 5-6 months ago, and said we will not trade above this area unless it breaks and close. I can't make this up, guys. I should have put a date on this. All right, so jump back on the daily. Let's get everything rolling. All right, let's jump back on the hourly chart. Let's get highs and lows up really quick. Another potential area to come back to, but I need to see that break. So, because I'm overall biased on the sell with Great Britain USD. Another take profit area right here. So that hasn't changed. We could potentially come back up again. We're just going to move that upward. That area would need to break in order to go back to the next take profit. And right here is that lower channel that we was looking at. So again, we could come back here, but this still do not trade above this unless it breaks and close. All right. So, and then we have another zone here, which would be now the breakout zone. I'm just going to save a little time and use what we have up already. This will be the breakout. Okay, keep that tight. Breakout zone. Okay. Mentioned coming down to this area. So our old breakout stop loss area is now our potential buy area. All right. All right, let's remove that. Okay. Think we have a good little setup here. Stop loss somewhere here. All right, guys, this is pretty big area. Just to be honest, it's a pretty big buy area, but nothing to worry about. Bam. Golden candle here. I would probably be safe to go to the second one. Could easily get a spike down to try to hit stop losses and to induce sellers to continue selling and then spike up. So I would go with the second area to be safe. Give myself a little breathing room. This would be my stop loss area if I'm buying from here. Don't really have two buying areas. I really only have one. So I'm going to delete that. We can move that below there. All right. Let's open this up just a little bit. Okay. As I mentioned, we could definitely see this come back up here for another test and then maybe potentially drop. But again, if it breaks and closes, we will be heading up to the second take profit area. But the best thing is to wait to see if this break, and we will be selling out to this area. Great potential buy area also. Again, if we break this area, this is now becomes the support, and it breaks. Well, it is a support. So if we break that, that will become the resistance. So we would need this to break in order for this to continue upward. So the best thing is to wait after that happens, because it could easily come here, reject, come back, and this crash. That could easily happen. Okay. So definitely mark my words, write this down, write this in your logbook that wait to this area to break if you're going to continue to buy. All right. My scenario. And I always got to give my taste. Again, just like gold, I want to see this come up just a little bit. Induce buyers and sellers. Just get some attention. And I want to see this come down. I would like to be looking to buy in this area also. And then taking all the way up. But we shall see. Oh, that didn't play out well. Let's just start that over. That was quite ugly. All right, so again, and then come here. Much better. All right. Got to slow down with the clicker here. Just have arrows everywhere. All right, so guys, this is what I have for Great Britain USD. Again, apologize for taking so long. This is our scenario. This is what I will be playing in the red. You can follow me, but if you want to play it safe, again, make sure that you follow these zones, these breakout areas. Keep in mind, because just like I told you about this, all this could still play out the same. You want to take your profits. If you want to buy, stop loss, buy to this area, take your profits, and set a buy stop above here. Okay. And for this sale, of course, your stop loss will be right above that high. Just common sense. So I'll write it in there also. Don't get too caught up in the sale's not working out. If you take that sale and it just comes up here and break that, just cut your losses, guys, and make your profit back up to the top here. All right. You got to know when to cut your losses. That's the best thing about trading. You have to have money management. You have to have a sense of understanding that the market can change directions at any time. So you have to know when to say when to cut your losses. You don't want your losses to be bigger than your gains. So meaning say it. DXY probably update a couple hours after the market open. You can see where this opens. Probably gonna open up with a gap to the upside or downside. Look for this to break, go back up, or if we break below this again, definitely look for this to continue downward, and that would change the scenario with Great Britain USD and gold. If this breaks to the lower time frame downward, this would definitely push gold and Great Britain USD upward. So that scenario that we have plotted out would definitely change. Everything would be in a buy. But if we break above this, we can even work with a little retracement. But the ultimate goal is to stay above this break zone. And then our scenario with gold and Great Britain USD will be solid. Okay. That is all I have. So thank you guys again. Until next time, stay blessed. Chuck is out, aka the Gold Gorilla.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.